I'm not even supposed to be responding to y'all, bro. I'm not even supposed to be talking to y'all.
Drinking while arguing with fans is a deadly combination. Raider star corner Jack Jones may have gone a little too far this past weekend, but we are gonna let you decide if Jack Jones handled it the right way. If you never want to miss a video, make sure you subscribe for more content from me, Wi-Fi Willie. The question on everybody's mind is the Raiders quarterback position, and the Raiders are set to sign a new quarterback. This is some pretty odd news that happened just this past weekend. We know the quarterback position is the #1 concern for Raiders fans, for the coaching staff, and for the future Hall of Fame wide receiver Davante Adams. It is quite a big concern, and the Raiders are set to get a deal done with Corey Curtis. This man is a former quarterback at Ohio State and then played at Gannon University before more recently playing in the Arena Football League, the same Arena Football League in which Antonio Brown ran a football team to the ground. I'm talking about the Albany Empire. But Curtis is an interesting prospect because he went undrafted. No team signed him, ended up playing Arena Football after playing in some pretty big games in college football. And you have his wife pumping him up right here. I love when ladies support their man. And she shared this video of Corey Curtis gaining some traction while throwing at the Big 12 Pro Day. So he was the dude helping out some of these other wide receivers, just being the stand-in quarterback, getting them the football. And people caught wind of some of his talent here and thought, hey, maybe this guy could be a serious contributor in the NFL. The former Ohio State and then Gannon product had a workout with the Raiders, a private one, and then had a private one with the Dallas Cowboys, which is pretty interesting to see both of those teams hitting up this guy. But it looks like he's a lock to join the Raiders, and a deal is going to be done at any moment. And the reason why I think this is because you have this report saying that he's going to get a deal done with the Raiders. And then when you look at his likes on Twitter, Corey Curtis's likes on Twitter, some of the more recent likes is this ML Football report, which says that a deal is going to be done pretty much at any moment. So it looks like Curtis could not contain his excitement, and he's going to be in that quarterback room, which right now features Gardner Minshew, Aiden O'Connell, Anthony Brown, the former Raven, and now Corey Curtis. Do we think this guy is going to be the starting quarterback as of right now? No. Does this prevent the Raiders from drafting a quarterback? No. But it is interesting that they were willing to take a chance on this underdog sleeper prospect. The Raiders are no longer a sleeper bottom value football team. You got a new Forbes report which was released the other day saying that Mark Davis's net worth has skyrocketed from $500 million in 2016 to $2.3 billion this year. Perhaps this is why Mark Davis has been spending more money ever since the team moved to Vegas. When the Raiders were in Oakland, they never signed big-time free agents. You had John Gruden complaining about this. Just ask the Raiders' former GM Mike Mayock yourself.
Oakland in 2019, Mark Davis's financial situations was probably one of the least positive in the league. Then in 2020, our first year in Vegas, COVID hits and we have no fans, no income, no revenue. So we had to structure contracts a certain way with our guarantees. And that's frustrating because we didn't have as much cash as a lot of other teams around the league did. And John would get frustrated. Well, you know, look at the Chargers. Look what they did. Look what this team did. Look at that. Why can't we do that? And we just couldn't.
So perhaps those days are over, and that is why Mark Davis paid Davante Adams 2 years ago, was not shy about paying Christian Wilkins this year as the defensive tackle for the Raiders. And hopefully this is a sign of positive things to come for Raiders fans, where Mark Davis with his $2.3 billion can get the Raiders more talent. The Raiders grabbed some bargain talent last year by signing Jack Jones, who was released by the New England Patriots. There were some allegations against him by Patriots reporters and fans claiming that he was late to team meetings, and that led to his release. He has denied these allegations, and Antonio Pierce, his former coach at Arizona State while he was an Arizona State Sun Devil, ended up signing Jack Jones, and it really paid off. Remember in that Kansas City Chiefs game on Christmas Day, Jack Jones had that famous pick six against Patrick Mahomes, and it was a beautiful sight.
Here's the head coached this guy in high school at Long Beach Poly and at Arizona State. And boy, what a great decision to bring him in.
You're not kidding.
But these allegations about him getting into trouble do have some validity. Jack Jones, while with USC, was arrested with his friends for breaking into a Panda Express at 3 o'clock in the morning. This Panda Express situation is gonna come in handy in just a little bit, trust me. So Jack Jones knew the Raiders head coach Antonio Pierce at Long Beach Poly while he was in high school. He goes to USC, gets into some trouble. Antonio Pierce reconnects with him at Arizona State, and then he gets drafted by the Patriots in the NFL, runs into some trouble with the Patriots, and then Antonio Pierce comes to the rescue and has him join the Las Vegas Raiders, and he had an amazing back half of the season with the Raiders. But now, there's some more trouble coming with Jack Jones as he's been going viral during the offseason. It all started on April Fool's Day when Jack Jones decided to comment on Caitlin Clark, the popular Iowa women's basketball player. He was being asked questions by fans, smash or pass on Caitlin Clark, and rather than keeping silent, Jack Jones decided to let us know pass. He would pass on Caitlin Clark. Perhaps Brittany Griner is more Jack Jones' cup of tea. I don't know. And that is not even close as to what's about to come. So Jack Jones started ripping into Patriots fans, which I freaking love because I cannot stand Patriots fans. Snobby, can't get over the fact that the dynasty is over, and honestly it was built on a lot of rigging and lies, in my opinion. Well, Jack Jones was ripping into Patriots fans who are hating on Mac Jones. I'm sure there's no relation, but Jack was looking out for Mac, saying that Mac looks happier in Jacksonville as he's been traded to the Jacksonville Jaguars, and saying it wasn't New England, it wasn't Bills, New England fans times a billion. So Jack Jones is saying that the problem with the Patriots is their shitty fans. And look, no problem with that. Love that he's ripping into Patriots fans. He even doubled down saying, hey, I'm done talking about the Pats fans and reporters from over there, Raider Nation from here on out, trying to stick with the more positive Raiders fans who have been loving this guy ever since he's joined this team, rather than the Patriots fans who wanted to diss his numbers and wanted him off the team. But here's where things get a little wild, and I think Antonio Pierce is gonna have to have a talk with Jack Jones. Now, let me just put a disclaimer. These are clips that are screen recorded from other people on Twitter out of context. We don't know everything that happened in these Instagram lives we're about to show you, but it starts off here with Jack Jones downing a bottle here to his followers live. You see some chats here from some people, you drunk fam, and let's just take a look.
Long live the Swizz, man. Word to moms.
Now look, nothing wrong with chilling on your vacation, but if you are going to be downing a bottle of Don Julio as an NFL player, I don't think the most healthy place to go right after that is Instagram Live talking to fans. And then you have this rant recorded later on. Jack Jones seems like he was having a lot of fun on his live stream.
Where you at? At your mama house commenting on my shit, nigga. Look where I'm at, though. Yeah, okay. That's Panda Express. Yeah. Panda Express, dummy. What you talking about?
So I told ya, Panda Express would come in later. He's dissing somebody in the chat saying they're at their mama's house while he's clearly having a nice vacation. But somehow Panda Express is being brought up. The fact that him and his friends broke in there at 3 a.m. seems like some of these fans, these Patriots fans, are using some of these old news stories to try to troll the guy.
That's cool. The Patriots could be better, bro. I'm not... That's good, bro. Y'all trying to argue over franchises, bro, that y'all not a part of. That y'all ain't play one down for. That y'all just spending money on. Y'all talking about franchises. Come on, bro. Y'all just buying the franchise. Spending money helping the franchise. Nigga, not playing on that field.
He seems tired of fans, people commenting on the franchises, even though they don't play for the franchises. Well, Jack Jones, hate to break it to you, you're on Instagram Live right now, and the vast majority of your viewers are going to be fans, not players and coaches. Thank God.
What you talking about, bro? You're not the franchise player. What you talking about, bro? You're the franchise buyer. What you talking about, bro? Don't you feel me?
So we got a little, playing with our hair a little bit here, a little twisting up. We got a weird laughing, when you're laughing really hard at jokes that aren't exactly slapping super hard. Seems like the dude's inebriated, and that's fine. He's on vacation.
Man, I'ma just keep it real, bro. You know what I'm saying? They hate to see that. Bro. I'ma keep it real. Just like I was telling the fan, bro. These fans so used to players not interacting, not commenting back just because we coached and we taught to do that. Like, bro, I'm not even supposed to be responding to y'all, bro. I'm not even supposed to be talking to y'all, bro. I'll probably gonna hear it later on, but it's like, bro, at the end of the day, you niggas gotta hear it, bro. Cause y'all think y'all just run the world. Y'all think this shit revolve around y'all. It don't. Patriots don't run the world. Patriots fan that shit don't revolve around y'all.
The key thing he said there, and the key thing I have a problem with, is he said that I'm probably gonna hear about this later. He knows he's probably gonna hear about this Instagram rant later from the head coach and longtime friend, Antonio Pierce. Seems like he's trying to break a trend where players respond to fans on social media, go live on social media, and he's almost wearing it as a badge of honor, even though he's going against his organization's wishes. And at the end of the day, I understand. Fans are super annoying. They're trolling the players on the internet. They're insulting their families, insulting their life history, and it could be aggravating, and you could be tempted to respond to somebody, especially when they're saying something incredibly false. But at the same time, if you're a public figure, you know what you sign up for. And Antonio Pierce likely wants Jack Jones to become a star, to become a leader on the Raiders football team, and going out there, responding to fans on the internet, whether it be Patriots fans or Raiders fans, downing bottles of Don Julio on Instagram Live, even though he's on his vacation, and I don't see anything wrong with that personally. He's on vacation. But I know that doing that is only going to get you in trouble and ruin the chances of you being a leader on a football team. The Raiders need more Max Crosbys on that defense. They need more people to be an example. And if you're a young player coming into the NFL and Jack Jones is supposed to be one of your veteran leaders, are you really going to accept so much criticism from the guy, especially regarding behavior, when you see videos of him doing stuff like this, downing the Don Julio on IG Live? I had to comment on this because it was absolutely going viral on the internet. And ultimately, even though it is the off season, Jack Jones is technically on vacation. I think overall it's a bad look for the team. I think overall he knew that the Raiders organization would disapprove of this, and he even let it slip that he's gonna hear about it later. What do you think in the comments below? Did Jack Jones mess up, or are people making this a bigger deal than it needs to be? If you are still watching at this point in the video, we are 33,000 subscribers away from 100,000, so make sure you hit that red subscribe button to help support our channel. My name is Wi-Fi Willie. Peace out, and I hope you have a good one.